It's quite tragic. I just listen to ABBA a lot, and Queen, and David Bowie. Eminem, actually, I got quite into Eminem. My dad had a divorce and my name was Hayley. And so he also dyed his hair blonde. Yeah, that was a time. Hello, I am Hayley Mary here with Happy. My debut album. It's called Roman Excess because I was indulgently and excessively long with it. But yeah, I'm very proud of it. I think it's probably the thing I'm most proud of that I've ever made, which, you know, maybe means nothing to other people, but means a lot to me. I feel like I've given birth to a giant watermelon and it hurt, but it was also really nice when it came out. There's a lot of weird influences in the album. Maybe like if I had to call it a genre, I'd say maybe new wave, but like a new version of it, where it's kind of got that 80s diva-ish side to it, but also with like indie rock feelings. And it's not like super polished, but it's still got a bit of, you know, shiny kind of femininity to it, which you mainly get in pop. I think a lot of the strange combination of it all is to do with working with Lachlan Mitchell, the producer. He's in a black metal band, but he loves like 80s pop. He trained under George Martin. Like basically, I guess I just wrote so many songs that were different genres, and it was really hard to kind of bring them together. And it's all over the shop. Some of it's new, some of it's old. It's a collection of things, and it's kind of molded together. Like all first albums, it's actually a little bit of a mix.
Well, I could take it well, but then I could leave it well.
The last song, Eris, was actually written on the day David Bowie died in 2016, when the Jezebels tour got cancelled and I found myself without a ticket out of London. We cancelled the tour because of illness, and then David Bowie died on the same day. And I ended up stuck in this hostel in Brixton, which is where he was from. And so it was just like all these amazing festivals, like an ode to Bowie, and then like my life had just been turned upside down. I didn't know what I was doing or where my income was coming from or whether my friend was gonna be okay or all these things. And I wrote that song in a hostel, and at the end of it you can actually hear like a sample of a mobile phone of one of the other people that was staying in the room.
Next time for the rest of that.
So there's a collection of those things from years ago. Like 18 was written in America when I was driving between LA and Vegas to find my estranged auntie in a Ford Mustang. And When You Were Young came on the radio by The Killers, and I was like, nostalgia's a funny thing, isn't it? And then wrote my own nostalgic song. One thing I would like to illuminate is a very special song called Blunt, which I wrote with the late Jack Colwell, who just passed away recently. Very beautiful artist from Sydney. He called me up and was like, I've been thinking about us writing songs for your record, and I just keep thinking of one word that would describe you the most, and I just keep thinking blunt. I think we should write a song called Blunt, and I was like, sounds good, Jack. And so that's where that song came from. Hello, I've been Hayley Mary and will continue to be Hayley Mary. And I've also been here with Happy. And I have a show in November. This is the last of the tour, November 29th, Melbourne. And my album, Roman Excess, is out now. It's quite good. I know that's un-Australian to say because you're not supposed to have confidence in Australia, but I think it's actually pretty good.